It's your girl Gloria Pearl. I posted something of recent on my wall on kindness, and I said that sometimes we really do have to go the extra mile to be kind to other people or other humans or even animals because generally we have to just learn to be kind. So, funny enough, I saw this photo on Facebook. This photo is called The Kiss of Life. The picture you're seeing on the screen, yes. It's called The Kiss of Life. And I'm going to briefly run through what really happened in it. Just stay tuned, okay? Don't go anywhere. Hello, welcome back. So I'm just going to quickly run through the story. Why is the photo called a kiss of life? When you look at it, you can tell that something is really going on there. But listen, in 1968, the author of the photograph, of course, received the Pulitzer Prize for this photograph. Now, the Pulitzer Prize is one of the most prestigious awards in the United States. It is usually awarded for achievements in music, cinema, theater, and journalism. The picture shows two electricians, Vanda Champion and Jay Thompson, hanging from a power pole. That day, there was a strong heat and nothing foreshadowed trouble. The hum of air conditioners in July 1967 was heard throughout the state of Florida. Because of them, in the city of Jacksonville, there was an overload of power lines, okay, and this caused a power surge. Randall and Jay were doing routine maintenance on a live line when Randall accidentally touched one of the wires. A discharge of 4,000 volts passed through the body and his heart stopped. Now, if you know about this, then you know that is a whole lot. It's enough to kill a man. Anyway, for understanding, during the execution in the electric chair, a voltage of 2000 volts is used. Now, what passed through Randall's body was 4000 volts, not even 2000. Now, Randall's lifeless body hung from the harness, but his partner Jay did not lose his head. Realizing that every second is precious, he began to give him artificial respiration right on the pole. It was very inconvenient, but there was no other way out. In such a situation, it was difficult to conduct a normal resuscitation, but Jay still tried to start his friend's heart until he had a weak pulse. Well, only after that, he unhooked his partner's insurance and throwing him over his shoulder, went down to the ground. Wow. By the time the rescuers arrived, they were called by professional photographer Rocco Morabito, who happens to be at the scene. Randall Champion was already conscious on the ground. Not only was he saved thanks to Thompson, but he lived another 35 years. The electrician died in 2003 at the age of 64. Wow. Now, now, this is something to dwell on. This is a whole lot. I told you that you sometimes or most times you really have to go the extra mile when you talk about being kind. You don't plan certain actions and you don't plan certain incidents, but when they do happen, what do you do? What's your response? What's your immediate response? Even if your immediate response was to like look away or walk away, you could still spend 30 seconds or even 1 minute to reflect and choose to do something else to save the day. It's really interesting. This happened, I learned from YouTube. This happened about 40 feet above ground. Some other persons would have literally said, well, he's just going to die anyway. There was nothing I could have done. And yeah, there was nothing he or she could have done. But Jay Thompson chose to do something. This picture, this photo stands out. It's a daily reminder that we have to look out for each other. And whenever and however, if it's in our power, we really have to do something to help humanity, to help one another. I hope you learned something from this photo, the keys of life. I will literally carry this in my memory for a very long time. Thank you for staying with me. I love you. Mwah.